Mr. Secretary, thank you so much for joining us today. We're pleased to have you on the show. Baja California has a great tourism industry, and I know there's so much going on here. The food, the wine, the recreation, the scenery. What are some of your favorite areas of Baja California to visit?
Well, thanks for having me here. First of all, thanks Scott, thanks Olga.
A pleasure.
I'm very happy to do it and speak with all the people to watch your program and invite them to Baja California. It's a difficult question because we have a lot of things to do in Baja. It's not only, like you say, the wine, the food is amazing. We have a great restaurants. We have great beer, craft beer, like it's like the capital of craft beer from Mexico. And we learn a lot of the craft beers in the United States, San Diego especially. So we have that learning curve having here to have the best craft beer in the region. But speaking about places, well, I love Valle Guadalupe, where you can go and have these open spaces, restaurants, wineries. We produce the 70% of the wine, Mexican wine is produced in Baja, in the valles we have.
Amazing.
So we have the 70% of the production. We have the best wines of Mexico as well.
Yeah.
So
I
you
would
can
agree.
come here and then you can have the experience of a great restaurant, see the valley, a beautiful scene out there, in the fields, really awesome views, and you can have lunch, dinner, and your best wine there. So that's one of my favorite spots. But as well, I love to go hiking on the Tecate, Rumorosa, all those places. We have these trails, so you can go. It's very secure. It's already market, so you can go and you have the spot, and you can do a couple of kilometers or miles just walking with your family. Came back and go. We have a place in La Rumorosa in the town called La Casa del Abuelo, where you can have a great breakfast after you do the hiking, and they came back, stopped by Batecate. It's our Pueblo Mágico, we call them. It's like this magic, special little town, like how the Mexican vibe around there.
And it's the only Pueblo Mágico in Baja California.
It's the only Pueblo Mágico in Baja California. It's awesome because of the place they are. They have a great bread. They make a great bread there, and they have as well the downtown is really typical of a Mexican town, so where you can go there, have a great time, and then go back to Tijuana, go and have a great dinner at all the restaurants we have. I don't know if you know, and I imagine you do, but well, in Tijuana was invented the Caesar salad. The Caesar salad were invented and made here. And we have the restaurant where original were invented with the original bar set. There's awesome, like the 50s, 60s type scene. So it's really beautiful. So you can go very casual. You don't have to go very dressy. You can go casual, but you have a great restaurant with high-end service, and the food is amazing.
I am getting hungry.
Always.
I got excited.
Always. Yes.
You just reminded me of my youth, of going to all those hiking trails. Of enjoying the hiking adventures, and going to the Tecate and enjoying the eating and everything. You just living me up. So this is exciting. Thank you so much for sharing that.
Yes. So in Tecate, the peak there is Cuchama. Is that the correct name for that? The very tallest peak in Tecate that's actually on the Tecate beer can.
Yeah, it's the Cuchama, and then right beside this is Rancho La Puerta. It's named #1 spa hotel in the world. So we have people coming from all over the world just to spend a week in that hotel spa, doing meditation, doing different healthy activities, living with the nature, getting within all the scene they have there, because you can go and relax and be really in the open spaces and do a lot of stuff just to concentrate and get away of all technology, messages, phone calls, everything we have, and you can go there and enjoy like you are in a paradise without technology.
So nice, beautiful.
And people don't know that this place is in Baja.
I know a lot of people doesn't know what exactly we do in Baja. we hear a lot of things about going to Mexico, cross the border, and if you're going to be a risk or not. Let me tell you something. It's like pretty much every big city in the world. Like it's like if you are in New York, you are in LA, you are in Paris, you are in Madrid, and you go to the places you don't have to go. Well, you're going to probably be in danger, but it's going to be possible. But if you go to the tourism places, to the restaurants, it's really, really a great cities to visit. Like, I don't know, you know, guys, but Mexicali, for example, Mexicali, we have the bigger Chinatown in Mexico.
Yes.
So where we have all the scenes like at these great Chinatowns, remind me San Francisco, New York, you can go in Mexicali, you can go and have a great Chinese food, you have all this padoga, and you have a tour with the basements where the Chinese people used to live there just to protect them from the sun, because Mexicali was really hot, so they built everything down there in the basements so we were cooler instead to living upstairs. So you can have a tour in the basements, how they live, how you have pictures, they tell you the story and everything. So it's really interesting to go into Mexicali and do that. And we have Tijuana with all this diversity between the border. We have the influence from the US, but we have a lot of migration of all the people from all the Mexico cities and towns getting here, establishing, living in Tijuana, living in Mexicali. And the fusion we have of that customs, the food and everything, that's why we are very diverse, and we have different things for every people that want to come and try here. And we're going more to the south. Sorry, Scott.
That's okay.
We can go into Rosarito. We have the beaches. You can go into the beach. You can have a great sunsets. You can see there. You can have as well a little bars, discos. It's more youth, fun vibe you can find in Rosarito.
And just relax too.
Yeah, just enjoying there.
They have nice spots as well.
Really, really nice. And there's a lot of people from the U.S. living between Rosarito and Ensenada with the housing, and they go and retire in that area because you have pretty much the vibe you have on the South California beaches, but in Mexico.
And the waves.
And the waves. It's a lot of waves. Surf spots are amazing.
Yes.
Surf spots is one of the best of the world. And you can go down there in San Miguel, is the beach, one of the best spots to go surfing, and you can go to do that. And more to the south, you get into Ensenada, where we have all this seafood and we have all this stuff you can do. But that's for name just only this part of Baja, but you can go more south, you can go to San Quintin, San Luis Gonzaga, and where we have all this the off-road races to go all the way down to south of Baja. You can go in San Quintin and experience like where we have, I don't know if you know, guys, but in San Quintin, we grow in the fields products we only export. We don't sell in Mexico, like berries, like cucumber, and all those stuff to our quality for export. So as well, we have that thing. And in San Felipe, you can have the Gulf of Cortez. It's down there. It's a little more warmer sea.
It's calm.
Really calm.
It's calm. It's
Very
beautiful,
calm.
and it's relaxing. And the sun and the stars, it looks just magical.
Yes.
I love San Felipe.
Yeah, we have a lot of people just to go down there from Arizona, Nevada, and South of Cali. Go up there to San Felipe just to spend a week, relax. It's every calm. The sea, the water is more warmer there. It's not that cold what we have here in the Pacific, and it's really, really calm. And we have one golf course. It's really nice. You can go. They have a lot of houses for rent, just be an Airbnb or directly, and you can spend a 1 week vacation, really calm with your family, enjoy. You have the sun, you have the beach, and you can go back.
And then you can also do the sand dunes. You can do sand dunes in San Felipe, and then you can also do the sand dunes near Mexicali as well.
Yeah, you can do both. You can do sandboarding actually there, not only the dunes with the cars or the motos or something, but you can do the sand dunes. It's really amazing.
That is one thing that I have not tried, and I am ready. So if you or
Let's
anybody
go.
wants to invite me, please, I am so ready.
Let's go do it, and you can film there when we do the sand.
Let's do it. I'm
I
the
would
scene.
love to do that.
I could see you
Yes,
doing that,
would be
Olga.
really
I could see
fantastic.
you doing that. That would be terrific. So going back to Mexicali, Mr. Secretary, I didn't realize this, but there's actually some sort of a renovation happening right now with La Chinesca. It looks like they're really cleaning the area up to make it more appealing to tourists. And there's a lot to see in Mexicali. Tell us a little bit about what they're doing there.
Yeah, I just mentioned you how you do the basements tour and everything, but it's not only that tour. It's like you mentioned, we're doing a renovation of all the downtown Mexicali, where it's La Chinesca, and we call it Villa Rosa. Well, so it's more like this new theater open with a different foodie park and bars around there.
nice.
We have Econoise, the beer, craft beer there, but they build inside of an old beer factory, and they put foods and different stands around there. And we're doing a lot of a whole new renovation of the streets, where we're going to close some streets, we're going to put more lighting, we're going to clean up the area, and so all the downtown Mexicali is going to be worth it to visit, because you're going to have the Chinese, area, and with the Chinatown area, and then next to them is the downtown, where you have the cathedral, you have all the new theater, the new cinemas, the new bars, the new restaurants, and with this street it's going to be awesome. Right now it's already operating La
I can't wait to
Chinesca.
go walk in there with my kids.
Hometown
and I
pride.
grew up in Mexicali. I grew up walking through all that area. So I went to that church many times. I went to that cine, and I remember the growth of it. And I've seen the changes that you guys have done. Thank you so very much. We needed it.
Yes, it's good to see Mexicali getting some love, for sure.
We had to go for more Chinese food.
I know. I'm told I need to go to Mexicali for the tacos as well. I know there's a big controversy. What's better, Tijuana or Mexicali tacos? What's your take, Mr. Secretary?
Wow.
all of them.
I would take tacos wherever it is and whatever time I can do it. So
I like it.
I'm a taco fan, and to be honest, I'm saying is the debate is in Baja we have the best tacos in all Mexico.
I would agree.
And I'm not only talking because we have a different kind of tacos all over the place.
Yes.
You can go and have a shrimp taco, you can have a fish taco, you can have a taco of carne asada, taco adobada or pastor, you can have a taco birria. It's like a different stew they do where it's just amazing more in the morning. But you can have a taco octopus, and whatever taco you want, you can have it. And then that's why I say the best tacos are in Baja, not in all over the Mexico, because it's not only one type of taco. You can have whatever taco you want to have.
Yes. I've had tacos in Mexico City, and I've got to tell you, I prefer them in Baja California.
I know that.
And you know, you said so many beautiful things about our gastronomy, our wines, our beers, and our tourism that is coming here, you know, for the spas like Rancho La Puerta, you know, like they come to Valle de Guadalupe. And also, we have a lot of medical tourism. We have tons of people that are coming for that, and we have also our manufacturing that continues to grow. What other things are coming also that are helping our tourists come to Baja?
Olga, you mentioned something very important for us and for this administration is really something we focus, like it's the medical tourism.
Yes.
We have a lot of the highest quality to do a medical procedure, not only surgery. You can do for the eyes, you can do dental, you can do pretty much everything high quality standards compared to the USA. When we have certified doctors and certified clinics and hospitals, so you can come and do it and have the recovery here in Baja and bring your family and then enjoy everything we just spoke already, but you can come here, have the treatment, have everything, and can stay and do all the stuff Baja can offer to you. So that's one of the biggest thing we need to do to promote into the South California, Nevada, and Arizona to the people to come, have these procedure treatments, and be to be honest with you guys, have the confidence. We have certified and we have the high quality and again, the U.S. standards, so we can meet the most excellent people to come here and have the treatments.
And then we have CBX, which is a great entrance for the airport.
I know the program is Baja, the window to the south. Well,
Yes.
we are the window to the south because first of all, you can try everything Mexico has offer in all the states. But if you want to go southern and you can want to go to other different places in Mexico, you can just cross the border through the CBX. It's this bridge from Otay Mesa into the airport, straight to the airport. You have like 24 hours to go out into the airport, go have this lunch and experience something of Tijuana, go back, catch a flight. We have more than 33 destinations, direct flight into all these places in Mexico, where you can have like 40 or 50% less the price if you catch a flight out of San Diego, out of LA, out of Phoenix, out of Las Vegas. So it's very interesting. You can use that bridge just to connect to the south and then try a couple of days in Baja on your way back or when you're going down to South Mexico.
Yeah, and then we also have international destinations from there too.
We're working well. After COVID-19, you know, everything changed.
Sure.
So right now, the airlines decide to stop the international flight.
Okay.
We don't know the situation
thanks
in
for
Asia. We don't know the situation in Spain or Europe. But we used to have a direct flight into Asia, and we were discussing about flights into Europe. But right now, for COVID, we are stopping international flights.
But you can certainly get all around Mexico from the Tijuana airport. And speaking from experience, I've flown out of Tijuana many times to Oaxaca, to the Yucatan, and it really is, you'll save at least a couple $100 on your flight versus flying out of the United States.
I cannot tell you how many times I have used it because I like to hide. But it is a blessing to have CBX here. Thank you so much
Yes,
for having that as well.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Mr. Secretary, thank you so much for joining us today. I think we learned a lot about Baja California. There's a lot to do here. It's just getting better all of the time. Improvements in Mexicali. Yes. Baja California's only Pueblo Mágico and Tecate, of course, Tijuana, Ensenada, the Valle de Guadalupe. The little lesser known, perhaps San Quintin and San Felipe. Excellent destinations. So we really appreciate your time today.
No, thank you for having me here and invite you everybody to Baja. You're more than welcome. And you know what? If you want to cross the border faster, if you have a Century Line or Global Entry, you can use it. You can cross in minutes. And I recommend highly to do it because once you came the first time, you want to continue come over and over all over to Tijuana, Ensenada, all these places to Baja. So thank you so much and welcome to Baja.
Thank you so much. Thank you for coming. Yay. It's been an honor to have you here.
Thank you.
It has. Thanks, Mr. Secretary.